Chasing shadows, fighting battles. I've been on my own for a while, let them say I'm doing better. I've been broken, but now I'm going. I've been on the road of fire, made it through. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can't take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can't take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can't take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can't take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. Chasing shadows, fighting battles. I've been on my own for a while, let them say I'm doing better. I've been broken, but now I'm going. I've been on the road of fire, made it through. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can't take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can't take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking
would help if it picks up the microphone, so you should be able to hear me now. Yeah, there we go. Apologies, my headset did an update today, which has obviously knocked a few bits out. Although my microphone is sounding a little bit dodgy. It does not sound very good. Oh, what have they done? Alright, okay. Hold on 1 second.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Let's try that. How's that? Any better? That sounds better. There we go. Right, I'll start again. Welcome. Happy Monday. Hey Bear, well done for doing me first. Slowly catching up on WOMP on your on the all-time list from what I checked this morning, but you're still #1 for the month. Hope you had a good weekend, or at least I'm sure it was probably better than my weekends, which we won't get into. So, a couple of things. Hopefully we can get Black Flag done this stream. I'm set myself the goal to get it done. We are 88% away through the quest log. We're 84% through the main quest. We've got this new one that pops up as well, which was 40%, which I think we did 2 missions of that in the last stream. So judging by that, if 2 is 40, then should only really be 3 left, maybe. So we'll get that done as well. We've explored all the places and got gold everywhere. We've got all the spare stuff. We've got stuff to buy at the shops, which I'm not overly fussed about at the moment. So basically it's the missions, and then if we have time, if I can get the missions done before end of stream, then we will poke some of the legendary ships and see how bad they go. Because like I said, in the old game, I remember those ships and I struggled against them, so we'll see if it's any different on this one with the new perks of the ship. So fingers crossed we'll get this done by end of the stream, so we have a bit of time there. I know I'm a little bit late, so we'll see how it goes. I've also switched up my schedule. I've removed one of the Power World streams to reduce it down, because I kind of realized like the amount of sessions I was doing on it was quite a lot. So reducing that down, because I don't want to work through that game too quickly. In doing so, it's actually freed up some space on my schedule. So what I've had to do is I've chucked in Power Wash Simulator just as a filler for the moment, because I think in about a month's time we're going to get Wolverine out anyway, so we're going to have a go on that. We have a poll running on Discord at the moment to say, so you guys can say what's going to replace Black Flag on Thursday stream. So that poll is still running. I have put at the moment on the schedule is the one game that has been voted for. So but if other games get more votes by the end of the poll, then I'll change it on the schedule. But I've just done it just so I can see myself what's going on this week and next week until we hit September. Now I need to look at the schedule again anyway, because like I said, we've got a new game coming out, so we need to figure out where we are, what we're doing. some stuff's moving around. So there's going to be no Power World today. So we're doing Black Flag and we're doing Power Wash later just to chill out. We've got Ghost of Yoti tomorrow and Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is going to be an absolutely fun one. I was severely tempted actually to take Ghost of Yoti out and just do a Battlefield day, which we might actually still do, to be fair. So we've got Power World Wednesday afternoon. For Wednesday evening, which used to be Power World, I'm put Helldivers back in because I'm enjoying the latest updates, so I kind of want to keep it going. There may not be long Helldiver streams, but I just want to keep my foot in the door. I still want to work through some of the medals. We've got the war bonds complete and stuff like that, so Helldivers will be on 2 days a week, 2 evenings a week. Thursday, at the moment, we've got Immortals in their schedule because that's what's currently number 1 being voted for. Then we've got Battlefield. Friday during the day, it's more Power Wash just to chill out. In the evening, we've got Power World. And then Saturday is Ghost of Yoti and more Helldivers. So that is currently what my schedule is looking like at the moment. It may change depending on what's going on. But yeah, so right, let's see where we're going.
Overboard! Captain!
I've good news, Captain. My Spanish friends have agreed to help us. Indeed, they have pursued Maynard themselves for some time. His armada has been seen at Fort Serenilla. They've already begun shipping out.
Tell me of these friends of yours, Padre. What am I sailing into?
Consorts of my old crew. I will not lie to you, Captain. They are not our natural allies. If it favored them, they would just as soon hunt us.
Do you trust them, then? Not to turn once the fight is won?
I trust they hate Maynard, and they are not without honor. They will see this done.
Good enough. Of how much benefit do you think these Spaniards will be to us?
If measured by their hatred of Maynard, considerable. He took some of their number, and what is worse, he stole what was in their holds.
Maynard is gathering quite the fortune to himself.
He could not have made a graven mistake. I know of nothing more vindictive.
Yes and no.
Spaniard.
So graphics and some of the sort of like customizations and new missions, the fact you get officers on deck and stuff like that with perks, great, love that. New content, great, love the content. The thing that ruins it for me, well, the ship battles are still amazing, just like they used to be. It's the sword play. It always comes back to the sword play in this game for me. I hated it for a while. I hate the new Assassin's Creed fighting system. And that's not just in this game, it's in the previous games as well. I can't remember when they introduced it, but it's been in it for a while now and I don't like it. I'm trying to think back to like when I'm thinking back to like Assassin's Creed 3 here. I think even number 1. Assassin's Creed number 1, you could pick to like fight with swords or you could fight with your hidden blades. When you get to Assassin's Creed number 3, they added some different weapons. You got like axes. You've got you can pick up a musket to fire it, stuff like that. And don't forget, Assassin's Creed 3 came out before Black Flag. So if you had that sort of system in early games where you could pick the type of weapon, why wouldn't you want to continue that? I think even into was it after Valhalla? can't remember. But up to a certain game, you could be a little bit more flexible with how you fought. They started adding even more weapons past swords. You know, they had clubs, they had daggers, so it was nice. You could sort of customize how you fought. And then they went to this system where it's like a single button system. So, you know, all your attack is, I'm tapping a button here. To do a heavy attack, you hold it down depending on what sort of thing you got. Blocking is blocking. I mean, the blocking system in this one has been annoying. So I really do need to dig out the old Black Flag because it's been a while since I played it. But I don't remember the combat system being like this. I think this is the new combat system that they've been putting in the latest games. Now, a lot of people have complained, talking to Evil as well, who also plays this game. He sort of said similar things that, you know, he wishes he could fight with just hidden blades. But Black Flag have actually responded to fans about that particular issue, and they said they can't do it because it's too much to put into the game. But the thing is, it was in previous games. It was in Assassin's Creed 1 that you could choose what weapon you had, you know, what you had active at any one time. I used to love trying to parry people with just hidden blades. It was great fun. So the game itself, great. It's just, for me, it's just the sword play. The new system on it, I hate it. I really hate it. Quite a few times I was very tempted to actually just dig out the old game and just play through that.
Give everything she's got.
But yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame. I kind of wish in a way that they just took the old game and just added the new stuff to it. You know, just update the graphics, shove in the new content, and that's it. That's all you kind of really need from a remake anyway. Don't rework the systems. Don't update the systems. Just update the graphics, shove in your new content. Job done. What's wrong with that?
Not bode well. It should be here.
I hope you were right about this.
There. They have come at last. Thank the Almighty.
Have you played it as All Bear, the remake?
We go for Maynard! Full sail!
A fine fleet we make, but you will have to fly to meet us to Maynard.
I can't figure out how Maynard has gathered so many ships and crew at his rank.
The Spaniards tell me his captain is a waster who won't even go to sea. He leaves all commands to Maynard. Crews follow Maynard because he uses the gold he takes to buy their loyalty.
And that is a waste of good gold.
Faster now! Set her back! Steady now!
You fighting them or not?
Allá vamos, Maynard.
Guess we are fighting them.
Mano larga. Nos llevaremos lo que es nuestro. También su cabeza.
Stick to her. She'll not ram us, Captain.
Sighting enemy!
That's fair enough. But I watch one going. To be honest, I like the Assassin's Creed games were always good. It wasn't until when you got to Odyssey, and it was like, you know, it was quite big, and that's kind of nice. I didn't like the naval warfare in Odyssey, but then again, there's not really a lot else they could have done with what they did in that game. But the problem with Odyssey was it was very repetitive, and it took you an age to get anywhere because it's like lots of islands and lots of ocean. So, you know, to get to like one corner of the map to the other corner, you literally had to sort of sail there and then sort of try and find a fast travel point. And yeah, it took a while, but overall it's still a fairly decent game. For me, it was
We're not done yet.
what game was it? It was Mirage. Mirage was dog shit to me. It came out quite quickly as well, which is also very weird. But it's like one of the smallest maps they've ever done, and they tried adding some sort of like magic element into it. Like I think the matey, your character could teleport or something. I didn't like that personally. Which, you know, shadows. I couldn't get on with shadows. There's a nice sort of concept that they did. That, you know, you get two different characters that got skill sets. That was interesting. But I struggled because like as you kind of see from me doing some of these games, I try my best to sneak where possible, but it doesn't always work out in your favor, and when you get caught, you need to be able to then attack. The one with your shadows, you couldn't, when you were sneaking, you didn't then have to sort of the oomph behind you sort of to defend yourself. I couldn't get on with that. Which, this is what has me worried for Mirage when it comes out. Now they actually they confirmed it in an update they gave. That Hex, which is the next game they're working on, it did have magic in it. I think in an update I saw from them, they confirmed that they've taken the magical elements out of it.
That can't be all there is to Maynard's Armada.
Which I'm hoping that's true, because I'm not gonna lie, if it has got magic in it, I just don't.
The rest of his Armada is still out there.
Yeah, Well, I know in Mirage, I think the magic or the teleporting was due to him having
Aye.
uh, what was it? It's a piece of technology, which was like an ancient piece of technology that the aliens brought down with them. For those that know the story behind Assassin's Creed.
I'm sorry I doubted them.
Captain, we got word
But
the ship right down Maynard's
again, even that kind of ruins it with the historical aspect for me. So I need to.
I wasn't sure if I could do
We just wait and see. I'm trying to keep an open mind for
I
it.
can't say. How are my villagers who joined you in Great Inagua?
But yeah, I'm probably going to be very skeptical of it as well.
I am sure they do not.
Thank you, Captain.
Alright, that's that done. Where's the other one? I was also thinking about it as something I missed from this game. This game doesn't have the modern day story to it, like the other games do. So the story has always been in Assassin's Creed that it's someone from modern day times getting into a system called the Animus. It then reads your DNA, and then you can go and visit places in your history, like your lineage history. So like Assassin's Creed 1, you went back to ancient times where you had the Templars around, stuff like that. And the Templars were using, I think the main character's name was Desmond. They were using him to try and find something called the Apple of Eden, which, in the ancient times they thought it was like a god thing, but the modern day Templars were hunting it down because they realised it's ancient alien technology basically. So they captured Desmond. They were using him to try and find out what happened to it over its history. And then you're moving into the second game, same thing. Modern day person reliving their lineage history through the system. You were playing as Ezio. It was continuing the story. I think that they were still chasing the apple at that point, if I remember rightly. And they were chasing it over the Ezio games. Then you got into Assassin's Creed 3, which I think was the same thing. So they were still chasing it. Black Flag, they twisted it slightly. And this is where I liked it. The Black Flag, in the modern day story time, this was a game. So a company was using the Animus system to make a VR game.
Redcoats everywhere.
But in reality, the Templars were behind the company, and they were basically trying to get the public en masse to use the Animus system, so basically they could see all these sort of things in history that were going on, blah blah blah. Yeah, that was interesting. And sort of what you used to do between missions was you sort of got in and out of the machine, and you could walk around the modern day. So you could actually walk around the office where they're developing the game. And in the modern part of the story, you had your own tasks to do. So like you were actively snooping, you had to go search for like codes and key cards to get into high level places as the game progressed. And then these sort of the assassins from like the previous games were involved as well, because you met up with them and they're sort of telling you what to do. That's great. It's the same in the first game. Even though you were locked in like a room, you still could move around in a room, and you could unlock stuff and do bits and bobs. You could get into an event. You could see stuff from people. I'm doing it a disservice. I'm not great at describing stuff, but that's also something I missed from the remake. Is it's taken the modern element out of it. So this isn't a true replacement for the previous Black Flag game, Because if you want to play the games and learn the story, you can't use this game to do that. Which is rather, it's kind of, that's a little bit sad, unfortunately. So this is, I see this game as a standalone game. It is a standalone game. It is a pirate game. That's pretty much is it. It doesn't fit into the Assassin's Creed storyline like the previous one did, unfortunately.
You took your time.
That's kind of links into what I was saying before. Just take the old game, update the graphics, whack in some new content. If you have got an updated system that works, fine, whack it in there, great. And you know, a bit more destruction, explosion type stuff. That's all they need to do. And this would have been a replacement for the old game, then full proper replacement.
All who join him.
It's not a bad likeness.
I wager he's paying more than you. I might sign up myself.
I'll go find this treasurer before you do. Meet back at the Jackdaw when you're done drinking.
Maybe one more then.
So that only went up to, oh, that's not good. So we did last mission, only went up to 50. Oh, I need to get this done. Come on. I think Assassin's Creed 3 was my favourite. I really like the fact that the story to it was great. I mean, I still can remember the trailer video they did for it, where you were literally the Americans at the time were retreating, and you and your character was a guy called Connor, and he basically stood up on the battlements where the Americans were retreating because the English were pounding them with cannons and shit. And then he basically ran across the battlefield, and then he started cutting his way through the English lines, and that rallied the Americans to charge in as well. And, you know, again, funny, always think that us English and Americans fight over that sort of time. But again, I still like the game, and that story and that trailer, I still remember it. Again, I used to love just picking up a musket and firing it at someone. I think you could use a bow and arrow in the game. I love games where you can use bow and arrows, and the fact that was the first game where you could properly climb up most of the trees as well. And I really like, you know, the first time in Assassin's Creed where you can climb up trees, shoot people with a bow and they don't know where you are. You know, I think they introduced a rope dart in that game as well, so you could, you know, like where you see me in this game, hang people from a tree, you could do it in that game. So yeah, I think number 3 is my favourite. I would love it if they did a proper remaster of that one. I think in a recent announcement where they also where they also mentioned about the they can't do the hidden blade system in this game, they gave another hint that they may be working on other remasters, which has me excited because I would love to replay the first one. I would love to replay the Ezio series. I would love to replay well, I actually have number 3. Yeah, so number 3 kind of already has a remastered, but it's a PS4 remastered, not a PS5 remastered. So, you know, it's not, and at least on that remastered, they didn't change the system. All they did, that was a purely graphics update that they did. So, yeah, number 3, I think, was my favorite. I think second favorite, I don't really have a second favorite. I like the first one, I like the Ezio series, and I liked Valhalla. Not many people liked Valhalla, but I did.
It wasn't the captain, as we all know. It was Lieutenant Maynard. And he did it alone. Think on that. And while you do, Consider that the lieutenant is generous to those who
I mean, even the
serve him.
Origins was an interesting one. I like that one as well, actually. See, I think most of them up until Mirage I enjoyed. There's Mirage and Shadows that I did not enjoy. Odyssey, like I said, I'm on the fence about Odyssey. But yeah, number 1, the Ezio series. Number 3, Black Flag. Origins, Valhalla. They were great. Odyssey was okay. And then all the last ones, Mirage and Shadows, not my favorite. So I'm hoping that they don't fuck about with Hex too much.
At least that's a message Maynard will understand. Oh, this is good.
Like,
Maynard's
again,
moved his
there's a
war
row of
chest.
muskets here.
Back to the jackdaw.
In the third game, I could have picked these up and started shooting them, but I can't in this game.
Your last mistake, mate.
I mean, again, Valhalla in a way did get repetitive. It was a big game for what it was. So yeah, I mean, sort of the same argument for Odyssey for Valhalla was it's a big game, big map. Missions did get a little bit repetitive in a way, but I like the fact that you had a camp that you could upgrade that gave you perks. Sort of the weapons and the armor again gave you a nice big variety of different ways to work through the game. I kind of enjoyed the boat stuff a little bit. You know, being able to sort of sail through the rivers of England and stuff like that was kind of fun.
What stirs you besides the grog in your belly?
Freedom! Where's the damned key?
To be honest, again, Valhalla kind of spoke to me because I like Viking stuff. To be honest, like even the TV show. I think it was around about the time the TV show Vikings was out, so you know that was a great TV show. So of course, why would you not want to play a game where you could be a Viking?
That there are more important things to live only for oneself and no other. It's not true freedom, but a cage with unseen bars.
Aye, spoken true. I had thought the meaning of freedom was to chase my own desires. And now I know. The greatest liberty comes from a life of purpose.
Thank you, lad, for listening to an old sea dog blabber. Here, I got no use for it no more.
You just give me junk. Oh, it's an actual decoration.
The treasurer was uncooperative, but he carried a letter from Maynard. It mentions a villa he keeps at the Beckford Estate.
I know it. That's at Tortuga. I went there once with Grandad. Nice. It's not Black Island, mind.
He's moved his war chest there, and he's gone somewhere else. It's unguarded.
Our quartermaster's not going to like this.
Mum's the word, then. She'll come around when she sees the gold.
I might not have to join Maynard to get paid after all.
Maynard's got a few less ships now, and he'll have trouble finding crew for the rest without his treasurer. But we still don't know where the crafty bastard is.
In point of fact, I might. The treasurer let slip Maynard keeps a villa on the Beckford estate at Tortuga.
And you're just telling me this now?
I didn't think much of it at first.
I know the place. It's not heavily guarded. Shouldn't be hard.
I suppose that's our best course then. But I'm still putting out word for news of him, on the chance we're wrong.
When we reach Tortuga, I'll go in alone. Look around first.
Take Lucy. If she knows the place, she'll be of some help.
We're agreed then.
Pull away, lads! And set course for Tortuga! We go to second...
I can't fast travel.
I won't be sorry to have some of Maynard's gold in my pocket after this.
He does say the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. Though, thinking ourselves just might be a little... hopeful.
Gold has no luster for the dead.
Okay, we just can't fast travel to Tortuga, but we can fast travel close to it. That'll save us some time. Actually, while we're here, let's just get rid of the wanted
Ahoy,
level because I
Captain.
can't be asked to deal with
Need
them.
to go underground? Right. Now let me work my magic.
Captain.
Get some rest, Smith. We'll talk when we're next at port.
No use wallowing about here.
Man your sheep!
English colours! Another ship come in! All right, Jack, sing!
I'm sure there was a hunting mission in this where you could actually go and hunt a white whale.
Spaniards! Seems to be alone, sir!
There, to starboard!
It always gets storming when we come down this way.
Boys! Secure the rigging! Down the pumps!
I remember Tortuga well. It's a curious place for Maynard to involve himself with.
Any port in a storm.
The wicked flee when no man...
We're swimming. We're sailors. Have you not heard of boats?
I'll bring the jackdaw away so as not to be seen. We'll return at the sign of trouble.
Sorry, give me a second. I've just noticed that my internet signal has not been the greatest. Downloads have paused, so it's not that. just generally bad internet. Okay. I'm gonna do something to fix my internet, but it will temporarily just disconnect the stream. It should reconnect. You might have to refresh your browser in just a few minutes, but I need to do it because I'm getting dropped frames going on here. So give me a minute, and hopefully we'll be back. And we should be back. We're back. You can hear me? Correct? Yes, hello. Test, test. 1, 2. Oh shit, it's still bad. Sorry, 1 second. It's slightly improved, but it's still bad. All right, we're gonna try and push on because, like I said, I want to try and get this done today. If there are any problems, just let me know, please. Because yeah, I think the only other way for me to fix this is to do a full network
Place
reboot.
belongs to the Beckford family. A right pack of bastards.
I availed myself of their hospitality at Eleuthera.
I'll introduce you. You'll get on. Seeing as we're here to steal gold, we should probably rob the place.
That's the plan.
Okay. All right. I can see that my connection is getting worse again. Hey, Simone. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna try and fix my network issue, and then I'll come back on. So probably gonna need about 10-15 minutes, maybe. Because yeah, I can see my connection is starting to drop a lot more. The only way to fix it now is to do a complete full reboot. Annoyingly. So 10-15 minutes, folks, then we'll be back on, and hopefully we can get this complete with no further issues. So I'll see you in just a bit.
Chasing shadows, fighting battles. I've been on my own for a while, let them say I'm doing better. I've been broken, but now I'm going. I've been on the road of I made it through. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm